shooting the shit. Yeah, we're talking that talk. Real life stories every time that we walk. From the grind to the wins. Yeah, we keeping it lit. Welcome to the show where we shooting the shit. We just in again.
What's up, you guys? This is Carrie again with another episode of Shooting the Shit. We have a special guest today, Alieya, aka Lily, and we have
Jacob.
All right, we're going to be talking about some interesting things today. We're going to start off with Mr. Cook.
Well, Leah, tell us a little bit about yourself since you're the guest on here today.
My name is Alieya. I'm from Natchez, Mississippi. I have 2 kids. I actually just had a baby in February. Today I started interns for pharmacy technician. For the pharmacy technician program, I work at Walgreens. Yeah, that's about it.
Okay. Oh, you said you're from Natchez. Shout out to Natchez, Mississippi. How was your childhood growing
up? My childhood was kind of hard and difficult because I didn't grow up with my mom. Like, I would say about the age 5, my dad came and took me away from my mom, and we had to go to court. So my mom lost the battle, so my dad has full custody of me. So mostly I grew up with my dad. I don't really remember, my childhood with my mom. I didn't meet my mom till I was 17. So, I moved back with her. And I see why, I was taken away from my mom. So me and my mom relationship, it's like I talk to her every now and then, but we don't have a bond. So she don't know too much about me, but she knows certain things. That's all she knows. So my dad, we have a good relationship, but it's like an on and off relationship, sort of say. But yeah, I really don't know my mom like that. I know her now, but growing up, I really didn't know her like that.
So do you think things would be different if you grew up having your mom versus your dad?
Yeah, growing up, I always wanted to be around my mom because a girl needs their mom. Mm-hmm. Because there's certain things that I wanted to talk to her about, sort of say talk to my dad, but I couldn't because it was always that separation between us. My dad, he kept me away from my mom, and he always used to tell me, yeah, your mom don't want you. She say she don't want you. And I feel like it was my dad's fault why me and my mom didn't have no relationship growing up. And it's just, to this day, I kind of feel some type of way about it, but I just don't never say nothing. I just shrug it under the rug and just leave it at that.
Okay, so what made your dad the way he, what do you think make your dad the way that he was towards your mom?
I would say probably their relationship that they had, and also he didn't do no harm because it was the living situations. Growing up, my mom, she was young. She had us at a young age, and she really couldn't afford the correct living situations for us. Mm-hmm. So I don't hold no grudge towards my dad for taking me away because he probably was doing good. But it's just the bond part that, I could have still seen her, but he just chose not to allow me to see her. And that's the part that I was holding a grudge on for a long time. But now me and my mom, we talk every now and then. So me and my mom, we talk every now and then. So, we kind of got to know each other a little bit more.
So, you said you have a good relationship with your dad. Does he have a good relationship with your mom? How is their relationship? Is it tug
They
of
don't
the
have a
pool.
really great relationship. They talk every now and then, and that's about it with that one.
Okay, what about siblings? Do you have any other siblings or
Uh-huh.
anything?
I have four sisters and two brothers. My dad, I have a sibling with my dad. Um, her name is Alieya, and my mom, she has four girls. Yeah, she has four girls and two boys. I have a great relationship with most of my siblings. Me and my older sister, we're not that close because she has a nasty ways. So I talk to her every now and then. But me and my other siblings, we cool. Yeah, we very close. I love my siblings, even my older sister. But sometimes you gotta cut ties with family members that cause you more harm than good.
Yeah, I agree with you with that.
So what's like a challenging obstacle that you're going through now, like you're facing now?
Actually going from one child to two. Um, One child, he's older now. He's 3, so I don't really have to do much. Just make sure take him to the park. Feed him, make sure he happy. But going from a toddler and a newborn is very challenging. Like it's some days where I find myself getting very upset and because the baby's screaming in the car seat and come on, mommy, mommy, mommy. So I do have to kind of take a break and like calm down, breathe, and come back to the situation because I don't want to holler or scream at my child because he didn't do nothing wrong. He's just a child.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, some moms do need breaks too. uh, it's very tiring to have a newborn, waking up every 2 hours for feeding and also getting up early in the morning to take my toddler to school every morning. And so, I kind of find breaks in between where they take naps and do self care, write in my journal, take a bubble bath, stuff like that. That's needed as a mom.
So, like with your mental, like I know the postpartum, it can be challenging. Like, how do you cope? Like, what mechanisms that you do to cope with, you know, with that? Because postpartum is like a different side of you. You have
Yeah.
to, you have yourself, and then you have postpartum.
Mhm.
Once they cross paths, I know it's like mass destruction. So
Yeah.
how do you cope with, what I'm saying? What coping mechanisms that you have to cope with not making them too cross paths?
Yeah. So the way I deal with it is I try not to stay in one spot at one time, like at a long period of time. So what I mean by that is I'm always going somewhere. So I'll go on a walk. I'll take the kids to the park. But what I'm not gonna do is just stay in the house because if I stay in the house, that's when it kicks in.
Mm-hmm.
Like just staying in the house period, it just makes me very depressed
Yeah.
and sad, and I find myself starting to get sad and want to cry. So what I do is I just like, well, let's just go to the park for a few minutes, or me and my friend, we'll go places all the time together, like eat crawfish or go to the park. Anything dealing with outside, I'm down because staying in the house would drive me crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's one thing that I've been doing to stop the postpartum from creeping up on me because it will creep up on you. It
That
creeps
is
up,
true.
especially when you're tired in the middle of the night and you have to get up and the baby crying. That's when it creeps up.
Yeah.
But yeah, I try not to let it, get the best of me.
So what challenges? I know you just had a baby. You're so cute. But like, what challenges that you was going through, like that is different from this pregnancy than it was with your first one?
Okay, the with the first pregnancy, I would say I did it alone. Um, I didn't have a present baby dad like I have now. So with that, all the doctor's appointments I went to, it was just me and my friend. And shout out to her. She's a great friend.
Shout out to the
Um,
friend.
I anybody need a good friend like that, and I'm blessed to have a friend like that. But during that time, it was very dark and lonely, and I'm not gonna just sugarcoat it. It was very dark. It was lonely. I cried every night. I was upset every night, and for the first trimester, I was very upset with myself because, you know, having a baby is a big, challenge and responsibility, and you think that you're gonna have somebody with you, but you're not. And so, starting off, James, he gave me an opportunity to work at CVS, and that brought me, friendships and close people that
Mm-hmm.
helped me through that time because yeah, it was a rough time. It was very dark and lonely. So even after the baby, I didn't have no help. So I did it alone, waking up even after giving birth, waking up for the baby crying to feed him, no support. I had support from the family, but not from the baby dad. And yeah, I resented him the longest for that, but I forgave him because in the end of the day, I have a child with him, and we have to share that child together.
Yeah.
So right now, co-parenting with him is great. When he wants the baby, he meet me, and I give him the baby. I'm not no bitter baby mom. Like that's one thing I never have been. Not a bitter baby mom. I work with you as long as you work with me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't want to be a bitter baby mom because at the end of the day, it only hurts the child. It don't hurt nobody but the child.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You remember, little baby mama, y'all better stop it.
Exactly.
If he want that baby, give him that baby.
Exactly. You had a baby with him, so
Gotta deal with him.
right.
All right.
So like future you, like what's kind of in store like as far as the future, like what you're looking forward to, like as far as the future goes.
Yeah. Right now, I'm working on passing that pharmacy technician test.
Oh, you got it.
Yes, I already had it today. I did my interns, and I was nervous going in, but everybody was so open and so welcome. And the manager, she was like, "You catch on very quick." That's always been me. Like I catch on very quick. Anything that I do, I catch on very quick. I'm very confident in myself. I walked in saying the scripture, I can do anything through Christ that strengthens me, and that's exactly what happened today. Yeah, I was very confident. So I feel like moving forward, like with the future, I feel like I'm gonna be working in my career, a very great mom, a great girlfriend, and yeah, I feel like that's what's in future for me.
So you like even when you was working at CBS, you always kind of had the passion for like the pharmacy. That was like always something that you
Well,
always wanted to do. Like,
when I went to the pharmacy, I like working in the pharmacy. That's always something that I saw in my future. So that's why I pursued going to school for it. I went to school for about a year and a half. Um, you know, I had to take my child to school with me. And, during that time, I was just focused on the end goal. Like I was just looking at the end goal. Yes, it was embarrassing bringing my child to school. Everybody's like, "Oh, she bring her child to school." I hear them under their breath, but guess what? I'm not worried about what they're saying under their breath. What I'm worried about is my future. So
and then I feel like if the teacher didn't have any problem with it, why should they? So
that's that's because people are always worried about what other people got going on instead of worrying about their own self. Yeah, I feel like that's what's wrong with people now. They always worried about what people doing instead of worry about your own self. If you worry about your own self, you won't have nothing to worry about or nothing to deal with. Because why is you worried about me?
Yeah.
so like if it was like one thing in your past that you wanted to change, like what would that be, or what would that look like, and why?
It probably would be worried about what people think about me because, in my past, I always worried about what people had to say about me or what people thought about me or, would this, if I do this, would this hurt their feelings or, I always think about other people's feelings. But nowadays people don't give a care about what you think
I
of.
swear
They
they
don't
don't.
give a care about your feelings. They don't care
Yeah.
about would this hurt you in the end. Like now, I don't care about what nobody think about me. So I
Mhm.
do things my way, and if they got a problem with it, then they can just hit the door.
Yeah.
You know?
Because I mean, it's your life. You live the
Yeah.
way you want.
And I feel like you only get one life to live, so
And
why
then you
worry about
still,
what people think about?
then you still young. You can mess up, and you still
Yeah.
got plenty enough time to go kind of correct it and
Right.
fix it. Still young, man. I can see it like if you was in our big old age, where it's like we got one time to mess up, and it's
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
wrap.
yeah,
You ain't
that's
got too
it.
many, messed up times.
Yeah,
Time's a ticking.
we
Right.
already drained that, but yeah, I know when we first met, you came down. Well, I think you was already here, and then it
Yeah.
was like I kind of seen the application, and then seen that natural on there. It's like I'm gonna bring her in, and then from there it just shot out the roof with it. I
And
mean, it
I
was
just
good.
want to thank you because if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have never known that I like working in the pharmacy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's I feel like when people give people opportunities, you gotta thank them in the end because you never know if this was something that you like to do if they wouldn't have gave you an opportunity. Yeah, so I thank you for that.
Yeah, no problem at all. Guess we switch gears here for a second.
Okay.
Hey.
Okay, so how would you say your mental like I say, you being a mom of two boys, and like, how would you say your mental is right now?
Right now it's great. I'm glad to start back working now, so I'm very happy. I love my kids and I'm happy with my life right now. So my mental is very awesome.
So, like, what is one thing that you want to hear somebody say right now that nobody's saying? Like the one thing that you expect somebody to be like, kind of like
Hmm.
the light of like, what is one thing somebody can say?
One thing somebody can say is be like, you're a great mom, and uh, I'm very proud of your accomplishments and things like that. That's one thing somebody can say. That's probably it'll make me happy.
Okay, so like, where do you see yourself in the next 5 or 10 years from now?
Most likely, probably working in the hospital. I'd have got my experiences and things like that. So I see myself leveling up, you know, um, and it's gonna come with due time. Yeah.
So with the pharmacy tech position, you planning on getting like a higher position?
Yes. Probably like the lead or lead. I see myself doing that because you know I feel like you know what I was gonna say. I forgot what I was gonna say. I feel like I can do it, and I see myself bettering myself in the future. So yeah, I see myself doing it.
So, like, how you kind of like balance like the kids' life and the relationship life? Like, is that kind of like a challenge too? Like, kind of balancing both because you still want to do what you have to do, like as a woman, but then
Hmm.
again, you still got to be there for two kids now.
Right. Um, the way I balance things is when the baby sleep, I take care of the child, and when they both sleep, me and hubby,
Shout out to hubby.
we'll try to get some alone time. Like we'll watch movies together. We'll go on dates every now and then when we can. Like every Friday, we'll go on dates, and just try to balance it out because he has a very um, busy work schedule, and
Mhm.
I have a good bit work schedule where if I did now, I do.
Yeah,
So we'll try to do. I'm off on the weekends and he off on the weekends, so we'll try to do things outside of just being a mom and a dad. You
yeah,
know, I feel like in a relationship that's very important. You have to have some type of alone time
with each other.
with each other. So that's how we do that.
Okay.
Are you planning on having like any more kids in the
Oh no, oh no. I do not want no more kids. I applaud people that have more than 3 kids. You're strong, but I cannot do it. I feel like it ain't for me. I'm sorry. I love the 2 kids that I have, but going to 3 kids, I cannot do that, and I will not. Uh-uh.
Yeah, it is like when I had my kids, they're very, but I did have uh when my next to the when my middle daughter, she was born, my oldest daughter, she was 2. So it wasn't a challenge for me because I had my mom.
Hmm.
Like their dad went to prison, like when my oldest daughter turned 2. So, their dad went to prison and it was just me, and them. So I understand where you're coming from, especially with the depressions, because I had to deal with him being gone. I had to deal with, I was a time that I didn't even want my daughter in the room after I had her. I gave birth to her because I was going through depression. And the nurse was like, well, you have to have her in here. So I was like, no, I don't want her in here.
Yeah.
So it was kind of difficult for me. And it was kind of challenging. I know when I had my son, his dad was there, and it was just different, and they was just spaced out apart. So it was a challenge, and I applaud you for because I feel like you are a strong woman, and you've been through a lot and you've gone through a lot, and I applaud you, and you still going like you got a strong head on your shoulders, and you keep you going, you keeping it going. And I understand your difficult, the difficult of it.
Yeah.
And what's your sign?
The Pisces.
Shout out to all the Pisces that's in the world. Shout out to them. So let's say that you got a 3-day vacation, 3-day kid-free vacation. What is like a 3-day vacation look for you? Like what you like kind of expect out of it, or where you want to go, or what you want to do?
I'm going out of town, probably on the beach, somewhere warm.
Water.
Yes. Probably have a drink or 2.
A 3.
A 3, maybe 6.
Yeah.
And just kick back and relax. Don't have to worry about no kids running around here saying, mommy, 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 224/7. But yeah, probably on the beach somewhere. I really want to take a trip this summer somewhere like probably Florida or, somewhere for the kids actually. But if it's not the kids, to the beach or somewhere. Yeah.
Real romantic. That's real romantic. Shout out to all the fellas and the ladies who going to the beach right now. It's gonna be summer. Everybody just needs to get together, go to the beach, and fly a kite.
Fly a kite too?
I don't know. I've been
try,
strung on that for a long time.
Just flying a kite?
Yeah.
I really want to try like the jet skis or like what that thing is, parasail.
With the
In the
parachute.
air.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I want to try that.
Oh, you ain't scared of all that water?
I want to try it. You only live once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even know how to swim.
Me either.
I think everybody know how to swim whenever they get in that situation. So I think you would have to
I don't
first
be
get
dog
put
paddling.
in that situation. So,
I cannot swim.
cause I'm quite sure, like if you was there and then you was in the middle of the water, it'd be like you had try to figure it out.
I'm only 4'11",
I don't
so
think
I'm
so.
probably gonna sink. My feet cannot touch nothing.
Yeah, be panicking and all that.
Then this you gonna drown.
Yeah,
Right.
you'll drown.
Then that's when we're gonna need the lifeguard to come get us.
I think we had to try it, cause I mean, if you never get out there, then how would you know if you know how to swim?
Well, you go
just
first.
Just go out there and just swim.
You go first, and then I'm gonna follow you next.
Oh man, shoot! I think you probably know how to swim more than me.
I do not know how to swim. I don't even know how to swim in that pool in the 3 feet.
Yeah, that's why I take showers, man, because I don't even know how to swim, man. And I don't want to drown in the water, be like Jason.
No.
Yep, Friday the 13th. But
like, what would you like? Another question. Like, what would you tell young girls who are, out there alone by themselves that that don't have their child's father or going through difficult things with
Mhm.
their child's father, what would you tell them? Like, what kind of motivation you would tell them?
Okay, I would tell them that to keep their head up first of all, and it does get better. Like as the child grow, it's gonna get easier. It might seems like it's never gonna end, but it will. And also, just be careful when you in these relationships and you meeting these guys. They might sell you a promise, but sometimes it don't be true. Like you're gonna have to experience that on your own. Be careful before you have a baby with anybody because if these days these men they just you have a baby with them, then they up go ghost, and now you're alone and you're pregnant by yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, do you what scares you the most like in the relationship that you in? Like, what you more like afraid of like in the relationship that you in now?
Probably being a single mom. That's
Okay.
what scares me the most. Because you know, don't nobody want to be a single mom. Don't nobody want to do it alone, and then don't nobody want to just continue that because I did that with the first, and I don't want to do that with the second.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's probably one thing that scares me the most.
So how do you feel about like? I know it's a new time, it's a new age within relationships. How do you feel about relationships now? Like when you see different relationships, like from either from your friend or somebody that you know at work or something like that. Like how do you feel about those relationships now
Um,
versus from back in the day?
I feel like back in the day, it probably was more genuine than now. I feel like some women just marry men or get with men for the assets, the money, probably the lifestyle. And some things just don't be as genuine as people think they are. Um, cause these days women are just looking for a quick come up, so they looking for probably no, they'll use people. People actually use people, and people actually get with people just to use them.
Mm.
And nowadays it's like, oh well, bye. I'm breaking up with you. I'm on to the next. Like,
Hmm.
what? I seen some of my friends do it, and I seen it happen in real time, especially in school. Well, people go from the next person to the next person to the next person, and they don't care about who feelings they hurt in the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, because nobody need to have their feelings hurt, especially when they put so much and they pour so much into a relationship and they do this and that, and you want to check every single box off and you check it off, but then it's still like you're not good enough, or you feel like it's still a challenge, or
Hmm.
the other person is unhappy as you know they was in the last relationship, because
Right.
you would hate to have that right there happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but back in the day, it probably was more genuine than it is now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which it is, which it was, and it's like everything meant something. Like back in those
Hmm.
days, it's like everything had a meaning to it. Like even the relationships was more, genuine, and people actually had each other back. They wanted to grow old with each other. That's
Right.
why it's like my dad been married for what 37 years, 37,
Hmm.
38 years, and I mean
And even though they went through their challenges, they stuck it out. They, had, they raised us. They
yeah.
still together to this day. But me, baby, I'm a bounce out. I'm a I'm a leaver. Stop playing. But
It's a cancer.
So like, what's y'all take on like marriages? Do y'all kind of
oh,
want to
already
get
told
into
y'all I'm not
marriages?
getting married
Like,
again. Oh no.
no more marriages, not doing it.
No.
I feel like with me, I just marriage is a good thing.
It is.
I do plan on getting married in the future, but right now I feel like I'm kind of young to even
Think about it. Yeah.
think about marriage. But you know, age ain't nothing but a number.
Hmm.
So if it happens, it happens. If it don't, it don't. Yeah, that's what I think about
What
marriage.
about you?
For me,
Are you planning on getting married?
Eventually. I
That
mean,
time because it's a ticking.
right now, oh yeah, I know it is. Yeah, in a couple more, about a year, a couple more pecan seasons, I'll be over 40. Couple more pecan seasons, yeah. We got a couple of those pecans falling off the tree.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, it's always like a goal for me because I haven't did it. So it's like one of those things that I want to experience to be like, oh, okay, well, what's the difference from a relationship than a marriage?
Right.
Which is, you know, people I have their whole list of things right there, but it's like for me to be able to experience that, it'll be like different from them telling me, okay, well, this didn't work because of that. But if you like got these ties into somebody where it's like it ain't no choice, but you got to work that shit, the stuff out, like you got to figure it out. So yeah, I want to. So
It will happen eventually.
it will. It will.
I'm just looking at the pecan season.
Yeah, shout out to Carrie who just looked at the phone as if I was going to turn 40 tomorrow. And also shout out to the lady, the Walmart lady, man. I was gonna give a shout out to her. Shout out to the lady who brought my Walmart order today. She got hell. She's the real goat.
You don't like going in the store?
Oh no, I'd be too busy. I got too much other stuff to be doing. And then like stores now, man, it make you panic. Like you go to panicking
So many
when you're in the
people in
store.
there,
And then you feel like everybody looking at you for some
Oh
reason.
yeah, I hate
Is
that.
it just me?
Yeah, no, it's not just you. I hate when people just be staring.
Yeah.
It's like, what are you looking at?
And then Walmart doors, when they open up so hard. It's like you go, yeah.
That's what, that's what you scared of. That's what
Like,
you
when they
A
open up,
door?
yeah, like no, I'm saying
You
when they
have
open
social
up.
anxiety?
No, I don't. But
I think
it's like when
I think we need to talk about this. I think we need to have some therapy sessions of you and your anxiety because I think you have a problem.
no, it's
You have to
okay.
break
So
it
once
down.
the door open, then you look around and notice how many eyes
I
looking
don't
at
think
you once
I
the
don't.
door
I think
open.
we need to have a serious therapy session.
Well, you know, it's not a
On
social
the next
anxiety
episode,
thing.
we're gonna
because-
have therapy sessions about what are we afraid of,
Yeah.
what triggers our anxiety, like what
People, we don't need no
Yes, we
anxiety
do.
thing.
Yes, we
I
do.
work at a
'Cause I think we need
pharmacy.
to
I
bring
deal with
everything
old
out
people
on the
all
table
day.
and just lay
And
it
they
out
be
right there.
angry.
That's what I'm saying. Now imagine you telling somebody that they can't go get their medicine.
Where
they
is
think
my
that's the way.
medicine?
Oh yeah, man, them people goes off. They goes
My
off.
Adderall.
I need this and that, and you go give it to me. I
I'm like,
want
well,
it now.
ma'am, it's not ready, but you can sign up for the text messages. You'll get a message when it's ready.
And shout out to my pharmacist, man. He's him.
I know you're in the farm. Like, what is the most difficult customer you have ever dealt with?
It's really the older ones, really, because they always think that their medication's supposed to be ready when I just told you come back when you get a text message. Oh, I got a text message, but why it's not ready? They be lying. They be lying, acting like they got a text message when it don't actually be ready. And they think that you're superwoman and you're supposed to get it ready while they wait right there. They don't like waiting. They rude. They curse you out. They call you all types of names.
Oh Lord, that's why I'm so glad I don't work in customer service anymore because of that. I would leave my mental is not right. And
Yeah.
work in customer service again.
I mean, when I first started off, yeah, it was it used to mess with my day, but now I don't care. I still get paid, so
There you go. So, like, what is one of the craziest things that you ever done? Ever in life that you sit there and you think about and you like,
like, why did I do this?
Why?
Or what was the purpose?
what, Carrie, do you want to go first? And then we all just have a round circle about the
Oh
craziest.
no, I ain't about to do my crazy. Look, I'm not about to do my crazy thing. Mm-mm.
my craziest thing.
You can't do mine.
I really don't know. You go first,
Yeah. What's the craziest thing you have ever done?
so I can give me an idea.
Oh, goodness. Oh, man, the question got flipped back on me. Craziest thing that I done, like, took a challenge. Probably the stuff that we did. The stuff that we did was really, really,
Yeah,
really
and
What
bad.
stuff that you did?
We can't speak on it. We can't. We can't say that.
Okay.
Yeah, we
Click,
we
click.
did some stuff that would have got us locked up for a long time. Like we would have still been.
long time.
We would have still been to this day still locked up. Yeah.
Under, you know.
So we did
Okay.
really illegal things.
Sure.
But
You know. But we, you know, it just allegedly.
Allegedly we did those really illegal things that we.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
It was.
I don't know.
Yeah. But we was
young.
We was younger.
Yeah.
Yep, that's the big thing. That we was younger.
Yeah.
We had to make ends meet.
That is one of the most craziest things that I have. That's one. I have two crazy things that I've done.
Okay, so I just said one. So now it's Leah's turn. Then it's your turn.
I don't think I want to do the second one because you know.
Probably
Oh,
you know what I'm talking about.
Shout out to everybody. Shout out to everybody watching the podcast, man, and they lurk, man. They sit there and they lurk from page to shorts to stories and all of that. Shout out to all of y'all. Y'all are real goats. Okay.
locked in.
Yeah.
Yeah. What?
Okay.
My head.
We're just gonna skip that question. We're gonna skip that question.
Yeah, bro. It's a lot of things we can't talk about out here.
We the lock. We the
I'm
lock.
going to fidget now. Y'all got my anxiety.
Shaking and all, man. Goodness.
Shaking in my boot.
Yeah, here's your turn.
Let's just skip that question. We're gonna.
You know what? I think we do because
Yeah.
it's like a lot of things that we just. Yeah. Bad question. Bad question.
Okay, so
That's a real bad one. Let's get back on track here. I know, man. I know.
We did some crazy stuff.
Yeah.
Wow.
You.
AJ, you gonna cut this show?
Yeah, we gotta have to chop this part out.
What you forgot? Oh.
I'm just trying, you know.
Okay. So, like, if you was like to have to describe a good man, like in your point of view, like what would be like the definition of your point of view of a good man?
Somebody that's supportive, good with communication skills, basically somebody that supports you through anything. Yeah, I feel like that's a good man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. What's your perspective?
I don't know. I'm just very like right now. It's like I don't know. Like even if God dropped a good man right here in my face, I still would think something is wrong. Like he's hiding something.
Yeah.
So it's like I can't say like what is a good man. I know a person that communicates well, who is mentally has their mental together, who is stable. And the reason why I say stable is because I have to make sure that you can take care of yourself. And if you're stable enough, you can not take care of me, but
help you
yeah,
when you need help.
Yeah. So it's like right now it's like it's for me relationship wise, like I just rather be single. I'm just rather be single.
Goodness. Well, you're right. So do you feel like all people, like other people, they always have something to hide, like just based on?
It's always skeletons in the closet. I'm not gonna say I'm not perfect. I still have a couple of skeletons in there. But I feel like, most people have skeletons. And eventually it comes out. So,
Yeah.
And what about you, Lee?
What?
Like, what's your take on that with the same question? Right.
Oh, what was the question? I said my answer.
Yeah. But
Someone that supports you through anything is a good man. Yeah.
what's a fear that you don't like admit out loud?
A fear?
That you just don't admit out loud. Like,
Probably death.
oh goodness.
Yeah. This is a scary fear. I be thinking about it a lot. Just like one day we gonna die. And so we just living in the time right now. But we don't know when we gonna die.
Yeah.
So it's very scary to me because like just imagine you have kids and you have family, but one day you have to leave all that behind and your kids gotta grow up without you. Yeah. Let that sink in.
Yeah. But shout out to Jay, man. This prom weekend, man. He sent me a video earlier, and he was just he finna be sharp. He finna be real
Your
sharp,
son?
man. Yeah. All red suit, man. He was good. So shout out to Jay.
When is prom?
Saturday.
Saturday. Okay.
Yeah,
You know, we didn't get to have a prom or graduation first because of COVID.
Oh.
Yeah. They took all that away.
So, like, when your sons get older, like, what do you want them to remember? Like, what do you want them to remember of you? Like, yeah, that's my mom. Like, what do you want them to? How can I put this?
I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
I want them to remember that no matter what, I always have their back, and I want them to know that I'm a good mom. You know, because every day I wake up, I'm making sacrifices for them, so they can live a happy life, so they can be, where they want to be at. I don't want my kids to grow up in a separation environment like I did, and I don't want them to feel like I'm the reason why they don't have a relationship with who they want to have a relationship with. So that's one thing that I want for my kids. I want them to know who their dad are, not who their dad is. I want them to know that, it's not me. I'm not the problem. Yeah.
So you never did anything crazy?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, like
No. No, I'm only 25.
Yeah.
So.
What's the craziest place that you had sex at and whoop the wop and stuff like that?
Just scratching your head.
There we go. There go a whole question right there.
Nah, this is not about me. We're not gonna put this on me, okay?
Craziest place.
What is dear heart?
You know what? I start this one out. I'm gonna start this one out. Boy, shout out to Mama. Mama was the driver one day. Shout out to Mama, man. She was the driver one day, and she didn't know what was going on in the back seat. What's going on back there?
What the hell?
In the back seat. While your mom was in the front.
What the?
So shout out to the person that that was doing the things in the back seat.
It wasn't me. Don't look at me. Don't look at me.
Nah, man, my man took me on the date. I was younger. That was before I started driving. So that was years.
And she didn't see y'all?
I did not know this.
Huh?
She didn't see y'all back there?
No, she was talking. Like when my mama talking, she could go. Like my mama, she could just go. She could run it without looking in that back mirror. But shout out to Mama for being the chauffeur during those hunting times. Yeah, she was the old chauffeur there. Don't watch that one. It's okay. It's okay, honey.
Man, you know when you do something, she gonna blame me too. Like, why you had to do that?
She had took me on a date. That's what actually happened. So she took me on a date. I ended up having a date. That's when Shawnee's was open. That let you know how long ago that was. So Mom was like the driver and whooped the wife, and then the person I went on a date with.
I don't know. I'm not trying to hear. I'm not here.
Yeah.
I'm not here.
So shout out to that person, man, and that story there. You gotta top my story though. Like it's like, bro, right now I'm number one. What the fuck?
Probably
I think you are. You gonna be number one.
I think so. No, mama, don't
Ain't
watch
no
this
no
one.
shit like this.
Don't.
probably in the pool. Yeah. It was dark and it was ducked off. Yeah.
In the pool, Lord
in the pool.
Jesus. Okay. Whew.
What's your
I'm trying to remember.
You know what it is.
The craziest place I have ever hunched was, it had to be on the bluff, and
On the bluff.
it was on the bluff. It was dark. Shout out to my baby dad, well, my ex-husband.
Shout out to Ken.
Yeah, and the guy caught us hunching because we were both high off weed, and we was hunching with the door open on the bluff, and it was a guy who was walking his dog.
Did he look up in the car? Was like, what y'all doing in
No,
there?
it was outside of the car. We was doing it outside, the door open and everything.
I don't know,
So we
Ken.
was outside of the
Where's the
car,
craziest?
and the guy caught us hunching while he was walking his dog with the flashlight.
I actually think
He
that
had
story
the
actually
flashlight
got
on
my
you?
story.
Yeah, he seen us hunching, and next thing you know, he was like, "What the hell are y'all doing?" We hurried up, got in the car, and we both like, we was gone. We was
Did
gone.
you even put your pants up?
You know, stuff happens. You know, we have to.
What is that?
It was
On the
quick.
fly. It was like
I wasn't
on the
thinking
fly.
about pants. I wasn't thinking about underwear. I wasn't thinking about nothing. We were both, you know.
I'm starting to think
Messed up
that
my-
story.
Make sure my daughter don't watch this.
Yeah,
Make sure both of them.
You have to put a parental thing on this one, man.
This is like.
I still feel like that story actually got my story though. Yeah,
Hers.
he was in public.
She first place.
It's different. You like you was in the public with it, like
Ass out.
yeah.
Just get
Like,
down.
Just and then the man
And
probably
the heat
been
of
watching
the
it.
summer.
Oh, so it was
yeah.
hot. It was
Y'all
real hot.
It's
After
wet.
work.
Oh yeah, y'all.
Oh man, that was bad. Oh yeah.
So yeah. You know.
Yeah, man, everybody sweating and everything, and oh man,
Look,
God,
it was
just had to have it at that point.
Yeah, y'all was just feeding for.
I don't know what was going on. Like I think the thing, the substance that I was on had me tripping, you know. And it was just so crazy because like we would, you know, do those things every. Mom, I'm older now. I'm wiser.
Mhm.
So if you're watching this, you know, we have to go through a phase.
And we're not cutting.
So so yeah.
Y'all
So
mama
we was,
watched
using
this?
substances, you know, every
That's right.
time we go on the bluff, and you know, things happen.
So, and then we want to give a big shout out. A shout out to everybody who hunched in the pool, who hunched outside the bluff, and who also got some head while their mom was driving. Shout out to them.
Merk, merk. Mommy, it wasn't me. It wasn't me.
So, yeah, we just gonna do a big shout out to all of
Those
them
are yours
people
top
right
by. Yours top by because you did that stuff right behind Mama's back, and you know she's a Christian woman.
there.
Yeah.
Mama, don't watch this episode. Please don't watch this episode because you're gonna go off on me. Then you're gonna go off on Cook, and that stuff is gonna
Yeah,
block.
she probably gonna go off on you first.
Growing up with your dad, and you know your dad being on the police force, and I understand like it can get, you know, hard, especially, you know, with his job and things like that. So how was it?
It was great. Well, growing up, my dad, he used to come pick me up in the police car at school, and everybody used to be like, "Oh, her dad, a police officer. Look how cool that is." They used to think I was cool because my dad always come pick me up in the police car, and he'll make the lights go, you know, change colors, and they used to be like, they used to think I was so cool.
Like, was he strict or anything like that? Was he...
Oh, my dad was Greek. I can say that right now. He did not play that. Like, going out, I couldn't go out with my friends. All I used to do was sit in the house, and they used to be like, then you want to come to the mall? I'd be like, you know how my dad is. He always strict, so I'd be like, no, I can't come. I used to always want to go out with my friends, like to the football games and all that. My dad was not playing it. He was like, football game. If if I go to the football game, he gonna go with me, and that is embarrassing. He used to go to the football game with me. He'll stand right there and watch me the whole time while I'm at the football game. Or if I'm going somewhere, he always to work at that place, so he'll be like the security guard there, and he'll have people watch me. He'll have people watch me. I'm telling you. So if I do anything, it's I already know it's getting back to him, and he gonna already know by the time I get home. Yeah, as soon as I
So,
walk in the door.
do you think your life would be different if he was more lenient towards you when you were younger?
Yeah, probably so. I'm not mad at him for being strict. I look at it as, if he wasn't strict, I probably would be the person I am today. I'd probably be pregnant at a young age,
So
So
like, did you ever like go out and like he popped up? Like you ever went out like you was out like with your homegirls, or you was out like party, that dad just popped up right there, like what that
there was
story was
no
like.
party.
Like never.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I didn't start, going out till I had went with my mom. When I turned 17, he let me went back and stay with my mom. So, when I stayed out there with her, then I started experiencing the fun of things. I was going to football game. My mama did not care where I went. She didn't even try to keep an eye on us. She was like, I was like, well, Mom, can I go this place? Oh, I don't care. You can go. I can go this place. Oh, I didn't care. You can go. And when I first moved out there, experiencing that type of freedom, I quickly got loose. So yeah, it was kind of fun being with my mom because I was able to do more things, and I wasn't under a strict environment. Yeah, so I was going anywhere I wanted to go.
All right, do you have like any shout outs or anything like that you want to give?
Um, no, no shout out.
You ain't gonna shoot nobody, Ali?
Oh, you saying shout out to y'all?
Like no, I'm saying shout out to like your homegirls, your partner,
Oh.
your just anybody.
Shout out to my friend Elijah, and shout out to the podcast Shooting the Shit.
Yeah.
Oh, my Instagram is Alieya Renee. Same thing for TikTok as well. That's about it.
All right. Well, that is another episode of Shooting the Shit. Join us one of these Thursdays. We're gonna have a Take a Shot Thursday.
Take a shot
Yeah.
Thursday, yay! That is something new.
Ooh, Hercules. All right, that is another episode. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe to
There you
the
go.
channel. And we'll see you next time.